that some teachers don't come to school on time. Some of them don't come at all.
Now, do you think that is a problem from the government or a problem from the individual?
Now, if the government wants to stop that, they can stop it. Like we said last time, first and foremost, you need to take a look at the kind of reward, the kind of package that these people go back with at the end of the day, at the end of the month.
All right.
The way you treat your teachers.
But then again, so if they are paid by the minimum wage.
Before I come to the issue of the feeding, the way you treat your teachers will reflect in their mindset. If you go to some schools, you see that teachers are depressed. Are you getting it? When you see how a teacher is looking, you see that he's depressed. He's not feeding well. He's not. He doesn't have the money to solve his problems.
What are your thoughts as regards to them not feeding well? Are you saying that you think they are underpaid?
Yes, that is the major thing.
But Nigeria runs on a minimum wage scale.
That is what I'm saying. That minimum wage, is it okay? Why should we be talking about minimum wage?
Because we have to look at the structure of what the government is willing to pay.
That is
in comparison to.
Is it what they are willing to pay or what they are able to pay?
They claim that that's what they are able to pay.
Is it what the government can pay?
They said that's what they can pay.
Even though we are not expecting the Nigerian government to employ everybody, it's not possible for the Nigerian government to employ everybody or to pay everybody.
All right.
If they decide to do that, they can do it. But we are not expecting them to do that. But the people you have employed, why can't you pay them well? The government has, okay, what of our politicians?
I want to ask you one more question before we stick to everything we rely on is oil, yes. Right? And you know Nigeria as a nation is constantly borrowing.
Yes.
Basically because we're barely
we shouldn't be.
Right, well, we shouldn't be as it were. Yes. But you know that because Nigeria runs a mono economy and we are constantly...
System. Is it, are they using it to curb the issue of or are they using it to to create the impression or to let a teacher know that his reward is not on earth?
So how does this
now that is a government school.
Yes.
Even though some private schools don't completely take care of their students, but they cannot go to that level of giving their students something that is kind of soup that is watery, no meat, no nothing.
I think they should do differently so as not to let the children coming into that school or into those schools suffer a similar
have the money.
Make provision for what the students
I'm coming to make that video. Was not coming from didn't come from the Minister of Education.
No, didn't come.
So maybe somebody that was concerned among the teachers made that video, and that's why we saw it today. That's why we are seeing it today.
For your insight on that. Interested in having more of the conversation when we go off camera. Straight into the second story for today. Inspector Edith Duma, a dismissed police officer in Edo State, has threatened to take her life and that of her children for her removal from the force after exposing an alleged rape by a colleague. Duma, who captured the incident on video in October, accused the Edo State Police of having a compromising position with a 17-year-old girl at the South Ibie police station. Both officers are from Abraham to cover up the incident. When the alleged extortion failed, the video was leaked, according to the police sources. Iduma has denied the allegation, stating that her husband was uninvolved and only brought her food at the station. She said, if Nigerians refuse to listen to me, I will poison all my children and myself. I am stranded and I have not seen my children in months. Iduma said in his petition, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Agbetokun, demanding a review of Iduma's dismissal. In the petition, the group described the punishment meted out to Iduma and her husband, who faced demotion in rank, as unjust and detrimental to ensuring accountability within the police force. The petition also criticized the command's action for protecting their spokesperson Moses Yamu and former divisional police officer SP Lillian Osemwenge for comments have been unsuccessful. The incident has reignited debate over systemic corruption.
Was not caught. The reason why they dismissed was not because she committed any other crime. It was because she exposed the system. So they are trying to protect their image. The same thing that happened in Akwa Ibom. They sacked the man because he was not able to protect the image of the school. Do you understand? So, on anonymity, she should have hidden her identity to expose the man. At the end of the day, they should have punished the man and allowed this woman
part
to...
of the grievance with the case was her release of the video. Now, she said that her boss told her to make the man lure him out by saying, "You're going to pay me."
All of them should resign, all of them that are involved in this case, because they are trying to cover up a crime that is happening in their organization.
How does